Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time it is of the day you decide to watch this video. Thank you for watching today's vlog. Chris the Shriner Dog here on this Memorial Day. I'm going to make this kind of I'm going to speak less often here because it's more of a somber moment. I want to remember those who have given their lives for our country, that we can celebrate the freedoms that we have. And as you can see, everything is getting lined up with American flags to honor those who have passed for our country. It looks like they have a presentation here. I don't want to be disrespectful or anything like that, but this is actually why this is the part of the cemetery I wanted to come visit, just to honor those who have passed and served our country. Again, I believe this means there's members of the military who served in the war with Mexico, the Indian Wars, Civil War, Spanish-American War, World War I and II, the Korean War, and the Vietnam War. What are the names here? Looks like many of them are World War II. Air Force, Navy, the Marines. In memory of those who have gone to their reward in the service of their country, and to all who served. Veterans Council of Provo. There's a whole bunch of names here, a whole bunch of people here who have served. Looks like this was erected in 1971 by Provo City. Looks like this one was only half full. There's a few other slates over here that are blank for, I'm assuming they're going to be for future veterans there and service men and women who have served in the military that will have their names engraved here once they are buried here. Insignias of the different military factions: Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard. And you can see throughout the entire cemetery all the American flags, all the flowers, all the little pinwheels and other decorations to help memorialize those who have passed. And again, I know I've said this quite a few times, to honor and remember those who have served our nation and helped make this nation great. Many people here are coming here to celebrate today. Sombering moment, you know.
Oh mein Gott, ich meine Fahrt. Ja. Oh, Master, mercy! Mercy, mate! Give me mercy! Not the best one that you
wonder if there's any symbolization as to why some of these graves have more flowers than some of the other ones. Not sure about that. This is a pretty epic headstone. This part of the cemetery looks like it doesn't have as many flowers or flags yet, but as I was walking over here, I saw big old huge piles of flowers that people still have yet to put, like over there underneath the tree. Like flowers they have to still put out here, and they just haven't gotten to this area yet. Maybe that's why they are waiting to hold that I'm sorry, I can't think right now. That memorial service. Maybe they're holding up until that is. Maybe they're holding that up until after everything has been set up and everything. You know what I mean? Usually at military headstones like this, you can usually tell what kind of religion they were or what religion they were not. You know, yeah, Catholics have a cross. The Jewish people would have like David's star. Whereas for Mormon people, that's the symbol you would get. The angel Moroni. That's the same symbol you would see on top of pretty much every single temple, that LDS temple that is out there. It looks like this cemetery, this little part of the cemetery, is the children's cemetery. You know, stuff like this always makes you tear up a little bit. So I'm sorry if I tear up a little bit. But I really do love and honor those who have given our lives for the freedoms that we have. Reminds me of my grandparents. My grandparents, they weren't even American until the 50s. My grandfather fought in the Dutch rebellion, Dutch resistance against the Nazis in World War II. And even neither of them are alive anymore, but they're two people that I like to memorialize on Memorial Day. And unfortunately, I cannot fit and visit their graves because they're buried in Washington. I'm still here in Utah. But I feel necessary to make mention to them and remember them and the service that they provided for not only for the country of the Netherlands, but also for my home country of America. They loved America so much that they decided to immigrate here and become Americans in the 50s. And also, It reminds me of my own father, who also served in the military. He's still around, but he lives in Washington, so I don't get to see him very often. But I love him every single day, and I thank him for his service. And I want to thank all you veterans and everybody else who served in the America's military. I want to give you a very huge, warm thank you. And if I could be there for you right now, I would give you guys a big hug and thank you for all of your service. So, also thank you for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.